God, this game really is so quiet when the Chocobo theme isn't constantly blaring in my ear.
Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Alrighty, so the last thing that we did was we beat Hawk Manor, and then we got our Bard Job Crystal. So that's where we're at. I don't know what the fuck we're doing next, so what's the next story beat?
The Maelstrom requests our
Oh,
assistance.
thank God this voice acting.
A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
So we're gonna have to fight Titan next, got it.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan.
Oh, great.
Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Okay, I'm guessing that's the player characters from the original version of Final Fantasy XIV.
No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
I know what I'm doing, I'm fine. Bro, I'm a Sentai hero, it's kinda what I do. Oh, also I just noticed I have my feisty little Chocobo. What the fuck is this? Okay, hold up. This fucking piece of shit. There we go. Sniff, sniff, the unmistakable smell of Chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle-trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of, Luquelot over at Bent Branch Meadows. The Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine-feathered friends. You should be able to help you attain greater affinity with your bird. Wait, can my Chocobo join me in fight? Is that what it's telling me? It's either that or, like, mounted combat, which I don't think this game is going to have mounted combat. Fuck, even Warcraft couldn't do mounted combat well. Wish to have your Chocobo trained in combat? This is no small request you make. Riding your bird is one thing. Asking it to take hurts in your name is quite another. I'll help train your Chocobo, but on the promise that you will never unduly expose it to danger. Do I have your word? Very well. To begin, we will need a bunch of gashul greens, of course. You have my leave to pick one from the fields yonder. Return here when you have it. Have you acquired the greens? I sure have. Superb. And we shall get straight to it. Doubtless you already know this, but Chocobos are highly fond of gashul greens. They love the leafy vegetables so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fears in the face of danger. Thus, by feeding your birds the green, you can prevail upon it to fight beside you. Fucking dyslexia, please, let me read. And then, once called, it will be up to you to direct its actions as you see fit. You will find that your Chocobo innately responds to a number of general commands. Give your bird an order, and it will act accordingly, and to the best of its ability. This simple yet effective methodology was developed by the Four Temps family, one of the foremost houses in Ishgard. And that concludes your lesson. Of course, it is not enough to merely hear about a practice. One must venture forth and attempt it oneself. Summon your Chocobo with a bunch of gashul greens, and together make your way to Sorrel Haven. The broods that prowl the area ought to be a suitable challenge for you and your companion. Put down 3 of them and return here. And lastly, by way of advice, I would recommend you keep an ample supply of gashul greens on your person at all times. A resident vendor will be able to provide you with as much as you can carry. Alright, cool. Companions now available. In addition to riding him, you can also summon your Chocobo to fight alongside you. To do so, you will first require a bunch of gashul greens. This Chocobo's favorite can be purchased in stores. To summon your Chocobo, simply use the greens. Chocobos gain experience points and grow just as you do in combat. Oh, wow. But they can only fight in the same places in which they can be ridden. So I can't take them into dungeons. Cringe. When traveling the world alone, your feathered companion may turn the tide when fighting enemies of a comparable level. Okay, so, you the guy I gotta speak to for... No. Who's the dude with the greens? These days there's no shortage of fledgling race Chocobos. The folks from the Gold Saucer have seen to that. Oh, okay. You said one of these people would fucking let me buy greens. Looks like I'm going out with just the one. Alright, so I'll hop off. Inventory. Oh, right, yeah, this. There we go. And I forgot I had that. Hey, buddy. Oh, right, I called it Ellie because, yeah, alright. I forgot about that. That was a while ago. Once summoned to battle, your Chocobo will remain to you for 30 minutes. Oh, okay. Or until he suffers injuries grievous enough to make him flee. To give your companion orders, use the commands located under Orders in the Action Traits interface. To order your Chocobo to auto-attack, simply select Free Stance, and you can dismiss your companion at any time by selecting the command Withdraw. Use another bunch of Gatchel Greens to summon your steed again. Okay, so... Withdraw, follow, Free Stance, Attacker Stance, Healer Stance. Oh, you can spec him out? Alright, never mind then. I like the ability to make him either a tank, healer, or a DPS. That's fun. Oh, companion skills. I'll grab that in a second. As your Chocobo rank increases, he will earn skill points. These points can be used to acquire new companion-specific actions and traits. There are 3 different skill trees you can choose for your... Yeah, okay, we learned that before. When your Chocobo acquires his first skill from any of these trees, he will also learn that tree's stance. Activating the Defender stance will turn your Chocobo into a defensive-minded stalwart. The Attacker stance, he has DPS, Healer stance, healer. How you choose to use your Chocobo's skill points is entirely up to you, but remember, once an action or trait has been purchased, that purchase cannot be undone. Think about how you wish to use your Chocobo in battle, and choose its path of progression wisely. I feel like... yeah, I feel Defender, in general, just might be the best way to do this. Like, it's probably like the best all-round kind of thing. God, this game really is so quiet when the Chocobo theme isn't constantly blaring in my ear. My face is a little Chocobo. Cannot... Oh, I need to be leveled... Okay, hold up. Son of a bitch. There, you happy? So you've successfully negotiated your first few battles with your Chocobo. Well done. Tell me, how did it feel? Was it not supremely reassuring fighting with your feathered companion? Your Chocobo can make up for your shortcomings, or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways the two of you might complement one another. Though some experimentation, you will come to find the approach that serves you best. Before I forget, I have one last parting gift, a saddlebag for your Chocobo. Gatchel Greens, God, dyslexia. Carrying Gatchel Greens about can be quite cumbersome after all, and there should be sufficient room for your personal belongings should the need arise. I pray it serves you well in your travels. You can now access your Chocobo saddlebag. Its supplementary storage window can be accessed by selecting Chocobo saddlebag. Oh, cool. Hell fucking yeah. A saddlebag for your Chocobo is now available. The spacious sack can be used as a supplement to your normal storage, with features allowing for simple transfer of items between the saddlebag and your personal and retainer inventories. The fuck is a retainer? Your Chocobo companion does not need to be summoned to access the saddlebag. However, it cannot be opened while in an instance dungeon. So be sure to move items required on raid to your normal inventory before commencing the duty. Well, if that's the case, let's put some crap in there then. Yeah, let's put all the fucking dyes and shit that I have in its inventory. All of these different fucking green dyes I got. Jesus. And the rest is just crap I can sell. Alrighty. Now with that done, swap back to Lancer. Let's actually do this fucking quest I'm supposed to do.